On army request, BTS Illegal Army brings you Vampire Obsession Jimin FF. Great, we lost our human slayer? Mockingly. We will find another one soon, hopefully. How? He snapped, frustration dripping from every word as he glared at his home. His throat felt like it was made of fire. He needed blood now. Without another word, he stormed out into the cold shadow streets of Seoul. The night was quite airy, as if the city was holding its breath. Jimin walked with purpose, hunger making his senses sharper. Every heartbeat around him was melody, every human scent a temptation, and then he saw her. A girl walking alone, completely immersed in the music in her headphones. She looked safe, carefree, untouched by the darkness that lurked around her. But she didn't know Park Jimin was near, a vampire on the edge, a creature barely in control. In a blur of speed, he appeared behind her, pinning her against a wall. Her gasp echoed in the silence as her headphones hit the ground. Shock. Park Jimin? Jimin froze, his grip loosened. You know me? Vampire, am I right? Raised your eyebrows. His eyes widened, a cold sweat formed on his brow. How? Frown, are you a vampire? Anya, I am human, not a creature. Jimin's eyes narrowed. Vampire, not creature? Okay. You raised your hands in surrender, your tone calm and amused. You are thirsty, huh? He nodded and you hummed in understanding. Alright, drink from me, but don't kill me. I'm still single. Jimin blinked stunned. You are insane, frown. Then bye. You turned to leave, but in a flash he had you pinned again. This time something changed. His gaze locked on yours and lingered. The bloodlust faded for a moment. You could see the conflict in his eyes, like he was lost in something deeper. You confused him. Do it or not, I am getting late. He moved your hair gently, fingertips brushing your nape. A shiver ran down your spine. His touch was soft, almost reverent. He leaned in, lips coasting over your skin. You held your breath and then he bit. The sensation was unexpected. Warmth bloomed through your veins. Your eyes fluttered shut as you felt his fangs pierce your neck. But it wasn't pain. It was something else, something dangerous and intimate. He pulled back too soon, eyes wide, lip stains crimson. I don't want you to die. Gulp. You gave him a small smile, but he wasn't done. I want to drink from you again. Your blood, it's like a drug. And just like that, he vanished, gone in a blur. You stood there breathless. Vampire obsession, 50 shades of blood. 2 days later, find our slayer. Thank God you did it, him. You know I want a girl in my bed. No girls, only animals. Jimin's eyes widened instantly. His senses were sharp, too sharp to miss that voice. It echoed straight into his bones. In a blink, using his vampire speed, he appeared before you and pinned you against a nearby wall. I'm obsessed. He whispered it low in your ear, his breath brushing against your skin, cold yet intoxicating. Just as he leaned in, his fangs nearing your pulse. Jimin, be polite. She is our animal slayer, orderly. Jimin burst into laughter, half in disbelief, half amused. A girl, I raised. Wait, a girl can't kill? Scoof. No. A girl let you drink blood from her, but she can't kill. You stepped closer, just one step, but it was enough. His heartbeat picked up unnaturally fast, like something inside him was responding to just your presence. A girl made a vampire obsessed, but she can't kill. Jimin swallowed thickly, your words crawling under his skin. She can, she will. Believe me, she is built different, man. Jin patted Jimin's back and walked off, leaving an air of tension between the two of you. I am dying more because your blood is like a drug. It feels like if I don't get it again, I will lose my mind. I'll bring animal for you, calmly. No, I want a girl. Smack. No, I don't kill girls. Jimin chuckled, his smile sinful. Wait, because it's better you all start drinking animal blood, we can't keep killing humans. Monday, there won't be any left. Jimin laughed out loud, amused and irritated at once. If not a girl, then you, smack, in your dreams. You turned to leave, but his hand shot out, gripping your arm tight. His eyes were darker now, desperate. I am obsessed and I made it clear. I need your blood, that's it. He pushed you not violently but with enough force to make you stumble. You hit the ground, but before you could react, he hovered over you. His eyes were locked onto your neck like a starving man staring at a feast. You tried to push him off, but it was hopeless. His strength was monstrous, and then his fangs sank in, deep and hungry. The pull of your blood was irresistible to him. You gasped, fist clutching his sleeves, but he didn't stop until he finally felt satisfied. Thank you. And just like that, he vanished, leaving you breathless and weak on the floor. You knew how to fight, you were trained for it. But this vampire wasn't like others. It wasn't just his power that held you down, it was the way he made you feel. You felt heart racing. Next day, you were a slayer. There was no need to return to the vampire mansion again and again. Yet here you were again. Something kept pulling you back. An invisible thread knotted between your soul and his. But today you regretted it. Because the moment you stepped in, you saw him, Jimin, staring right into your soul, like he would be waiting for you, like he could hear your footsteps before you even arrived. Thank you, Hawaiian. Ani, it's my responsibility. I am an animal slayer. Smile. Hawaiian, an animal slayer. Laugh. Be habitual. Don't laugh at that. Okay? Sigh. Look, Mr. Vampire, humans are not your food. Start drinking animal blood, please. Jungkook and Thung, who had been watching silently, exchanged a look and nodded. I think she is right. Gulp. I know human blood tastes better, but we can't keep killing humans. Jimin didn't reply. His gaze wore through you, deep, possessive, dangerous. You could feel it. He was addicted. Whether to your blood or something else, you didn't know, but it scared him. Later. Stay here for dinner. Ani, I can't drink what you all drink. Laughs. Idiot, we will give you a human food. Don't worry. Jimin smacked that one little curve of his lip made your whole body uneasy. Your instincts scream at you to leave. Ani, I have to go. Shrug. Stay for a while. We want to give you a treat. Don't say no. Pleading. Right, Mayan. Please stay. You made us believe that we can live on animal blood. That's something big. You hesitated, then smiled softly and nodded. By the way, where is Hobie? He left for some work. You nodded. One by one, the members drifted away, lost in their task, and then it was just you and Jimin alone in the drawing room. Jimin, look, I seriously want BTS to get used to animal blood. If vampire slayers find out what you are doing, they will kill you. Concern. Laughs. You think human can kill us? Jimin tried, but he was already too close. But how will they find out? Smack. Your brows furrowed before you could step away. His fangs were already on your neck. His bite wasn't gentle this time, it was hungry. Desperate, he drank and didn't stop. You tried to push him off, panic blooming in your chest. He was draining too much. He would never taken this much before. Just when you were about to black out, he pulled back. How is your blood so tasty? Just how? You stared at him with wide eyes, your breath shaky. Then you shoved him back. Today you almost killed me, idiot. Angrily. No, I didn't. Because I'm obsessed. Smack. Your glare was cold. Suddenly the doors burst open. Hobie entered covered in blood. Barely standing, he collapsed. Jimin rushed to him in a panic. Hyung, concerned. The rest of the members ran in, eyes wide with shock. They rushed to lay him down. To heal him, we need blood. Human blood. But we don't have any. Chaos spread like wildfire. They were panicking, everyone but you. Yeah, am I invisible? Are you stupid? No, you don't, angrily. Who are you to take decisions, huh? Frustrated. Jimin grabbed your arms tightly, shaking his head in frustration. I drank from you just now. You don't have enough blood, bluntly. Everyone went silent, shocked. She has enough. Let her be the prey. Casually. No, she is human. She will die. Concerned. She is not. The silence deepened. Jimin stared at you, shocked. He released your arm slowly. You rushed to Hobie, his body weak and trembling. Without hesitation, you picked up a plate, sliced your arm, and offered it. He drank just enough. Time skips. She is a hybrid, but she forced herself to live like a human. She never drinks blood. You have this much control? How? Shock. My mom was human. My dad is a vampire. Marrying a human is forbidden, but he loved her. He hid from other vampires. We were happy until he couldn't survive on animal blood anymore. Slayers found him. They killed him. I cried for days. My mom made me promise to live like a human. Since then, I have trained myself. I only need blood if I am cut badly or dying. Oh shit, that's why your blood is like a drug to me? No. He stood gulping back the lump in your throat. Jimin stared silent. Hugh sighed, looking at him disappointed. I am leaving. Later, Jimin paced the room, mind spinning. What the hell? How can she leave like that? She told me that's not the reason her blood affects me, then why? Yoongi's word echoed in his mind. She is not human, she is hybrid. Sigh. She is your mate. What the hell? He stumbled backward, heart thudding. He slowly stride to his room, closing the door. Interval. Take a moment to like. He sank to his bed, eyes wide. Every sensation, every emotion, every time he touched you, everything made sense now. That's why her blood feels like a drug to me. That's why I lose control. He closed his eyes, remembering your voice no from earlier. Then it hit him. That means she knows I am her mate and she still let me drink from her. He screamed inside, fist clenching. If she is my mate and I keep drinking her blood, I will get more addicted. One day I might lose control completely. What if I kill my own mate? He dropped his head in his hands. The thought crushed him. He didn't want you to die. He didn't want to lose you. But now that he knew the truth, the feeling inside him burned stronger than ever. A week later. It's been a week. He's locked himself up. That's so stupid, annoyed. It's not stupid. Try to understand him. He is obsessed with his mate's blood, concerned. And now he's scared. Scared that if he touches her again, if he loses control even once, he will kill her. But I am worried for him. The room fell silent, the air thick with concern. Then the door creaked open. Hi everyone, smiled nervously. Your voice was soft, almost hesitant. All eyes turned to you. Hi Ryan, fake smile. You nodded, trying to appear calm, but your eyes scanned the room with subtle desperation. Searching for him, you shook your head quickly, but then your shoulders surged slightly, and he nodded slowly. Ryan, he locked himself up. Your eyes widened, a flicker of shock, then hurt crossed your face. He's scared, sigh, scared that if he sees you, he won't be able to stop himself. He's afraid he will kill you. That's rubbish. If he can't stop, I'll stop him, sadly. May I ask you something? You nodded. When did you know that he's your mate? Sighed softly. Before my mom died, she told me his name. I don't know how she knew, but she did. I searched for him always. When we finally met, he was starving. I could feel it, the thirst. I thought it was better to let him drink from me, or he might kill someone else, someone innocent. Jungkook nodded slowly, understanding settling in his eyes. May I meet him? If he opens the door, only then. He gestured down the hallway. You took a deep breath, your heart heavy with worry, and walked towards the room. Each step felt heavier, weighed down with the fear of rejection or worse. You raised your hand and knocked gently. Voice soft but clear. Jimin, please open the door. Inside, Jimin sat hunched in the darkness, pale and weak. He heard your voice. It broke something in him. He moved towards the door but froze midway. I haven't drunk blood in a week. What if I lose control of the moment I see her? Jimin, please listen to me. Go, Mayan, just leave. I won't be able to control myself if I see you. Sadly. Jimin, for how long will you starve yourself? Come out. Learn to live on animal blood. You try to hold your tears. I can't. I have tried. I really tried, but I can't. He tried to suppress his suffering, need of blood. Jimin, if you love me, then open this door now. A teardrop escaped from your eyes, knowing he is suffering because of you. I love you. That's why I'm not opening it. Your scent, it's like a fire in my veins. It's driving me insane. I won't survive without your blood. I don't want to lose you. He fell to his knees behind the door, fist clenched, chest heaving. I am holding back with everything I have. Ryan, leave. Voice trembling. Fine, but would you at least tell me how long? Painfully. For how long will you keep inhaling my scent and still choose not to drink from me? Let yourself adjust to animal blood, please. Until then, use me, drink from me, and survive. You waited, nothing, no response, no movement, just silence. I love you. You turned, the words hanging in the air. You took one step away when suddenly the door creaked open behind you. You turned around and there he stood. His face was pale, eyes sunken, lips dry. But the moment he saw you, everything in him came alive again. But his body isn't allowing him, making him kneel due to weakness. The members rushed in, eyes wide with alarm. He needs blood, hurriedly. Drink from me. You stepped forward, but Jimin pushed you back, his hand trembling. You would have crashed into the wall if Jungkook hadn't caught you in time. Give me animal blood, Hyung. Hobie rushed in with a pouch. Jimin clutched it with trembling hands, his body quaking. As he tried so hard to resist the scent of your blood, his jaw clenched, his throat burned, but he drank. He was fighting his own nature for you. You stepped forward again. Jungkook tried to stop you, but you refused. You kneeled in front of Jimin, gently cupping his face in your hands. Jimin, look at me. Your fingers rested against his chest, feeling the erratic thrum of his undead heart. You can do this. If you love me, you can. And even if you fail, just know I love you enough to let you drink from me. Smiles faintly. I will. Will you wait for me? I will come to you as the version of myself you always believed in, the one you deserve. I will return. I promise. A tear slipped down your cheek as you nodded, your heart shattering and swelling at the same time. You stood, gave him one last look, and walked away. 5 months later, Jimin never returned. You didn't know how much longer he needed, how long he would keep fighting with himself. Every day passed in silence. You tried not to count. Today you found yourself in the forest, your dagger drawn, tracking prey, not for yourself but for the vampires you were still trying to save. You spotted an animal ready to strike when someone stepped forward protecting it. Killing animals. For who? Shrug. For fun? Any problem? You replied casually, sarcasm coating your voice. You turned to leave, but a strong grip caught your arm. I am Lee, Vampire Slayer community. You kill for them, don't you? Laughs. What nonsense. Vampires in this world. He yanked you closer. Don't fool me, human, angrily. You pushed him away lightly so he wouldn't suspect your strength. Lee, stay in your limit. Before you could turn, he grabbed you again and slammed you against a tree, his knife pressed to your throat. Tell me where they are hiding. No. Your glare was sharp, defiant. He scoffed and gave you a shallow cut just enough to draw blood. Far away, Jimin's senses snapped awake. That scent, your scent, cut through the silence like lightning. Jimin. But Jimin didn't wait. In a blink, he vanished. Kill me if you want, but I will never tell you. You closed your eyes knowing he was serious now. You were ready to use your powers, but before you could, a gust of wind tore through the forest. Jimin appeared, knocking Lee away with deadly force. Are you okay? Concerned. Jimin? You collapsed into his arms, breath shaking. He held you like he would never let go again. I love you. But your joy shattered in an instant when you saw Lee behind him, knife in hand. You reacted without thinking. You turned around, shielding Jimin, and the knife stabbed you. Vian, his roar tore through the trees, rage pure, primal, uncontrollable, took over. He killed Lee in seconds, his body shaking as he carried you back. What happened to her? Only one way to save her? Drink blood from her. Anya, what if I can't stop scared? Stop talking nonsense, she'll die. Irritatingly. What if I can't stop? He kept mumbling, frantic, broken. Hobie grabbed him, forcing him to meet. Only you can. You will believe in yourself, or you will watch her die, angrily shouting. Only you. Her mate? Jimin leaned in, tears in his eyes, heart thundering. His fangs pierced your neck. He drank, and drank. Namjoon nudged Jin to stop him, but Jin shook his head. Time skips. Shout. You jolted awake, lungs gasping for air. Jimin rushed to your side, panic and relief bearing in his expression. Are you okay? You saved me? He nodded, eyes glistening. You pulled him into a tight hug. See, you stopped. Smile. He swallowed. He had stopped barely, but he did. That was enough. Vian, now don't leave me, please, sadly. When did I, Babu? Sigh. You shouldn't have taken that step for me. I am your maid, Jimin. How could I let you die? Shyly. You smiled, he did too, but then, wait, eyebrow raised. You called a vampire a Babu? You nodded with a smirk. Wow, so much audacity. Mockingly. So I am your mate? You pouted. Not just my mate, my love. You smiled shyly, heart fluttering. And in that eternal night, under a roof one shadowed by blood and fear, love bloomed. A vampire, a hybrid. Two creatures from different worlds, finally meeting in the middle and staying forever. The end. If you really like the FF, please like, share, and comment. And if you want to be the part of the Silly Chums family, then subscribe to my channel. Annyeong.